Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's YunKs, and today patch 2.0 was released by Bungie. I will be going over it really quickly. I'm going to be going over the weapon changes specifically in today's video. So I'm going to start off with the auto rifles. Auto rifles are getting increased base damage, and their damage fall off will be closer than normal slightly, so they're trying to keep that close to medium range for the auto rifles. Next, we got pulse rifles. Pulse rifles are getting reduced base damage from the medium rate of fire ones by about 2.5%. Now, these are going to be a little less effective in PvP now. Unfortunately, they were pretty beast before. They're trying new things here, guys. And they're increasing the magazine size of all the base inventory stats, which is a pretty good thing. And they're also doing a small reduction in base stability. A burst should still land all shots at optimal range, but 3 precision hits will require more weapon control to land consistently. Quote from Bungie on their website. Now I'll be going over scout rifles. They want to keep that at long range engagements, obviously. So some changes they're going to make. They're actually increasing the base damage to the medium to high rate of fire scout rifles, which is a very nice thing. Let's see what else we got. They're increasing the magazine size for all base inventory stats, and they're reducing the accuracy when firing from the hip, which sounds about right to me. Now, hand cannons, they've been all over the place with hand cannons before. So some of the changes they're making real quickly, they're doing damage fall off is going to be a lot closer than it was before. They really don't want any sniping with hand cannons anymore, it seems. And they're going to make the accuracy a little slightly off. Let's see what else we got. Reduced accuracy when firing from the hip, of course. Reduced magazine size for all base inventory stats. That's no bueno, guys. Poor hand cannons. And let's see. And they're doing small reduction in aiming down sights accuracy. Okay. So, yep, hand cannons may not be the PvP go-to weapons anymore. I mean, we'll see. I'm sure they're still going to be good, though. And I will be going over the exotics as well that they're changing in a few minutes. I'm going to go over the shotguns now. They are... they don't want any more people complaining about Fell Winters and Matador. So they are taking... they are reducing the range of, like shot package and whatnot. All those perks. And they're reducing it by about 30%, and that's a pretty significant difference. So we'll see. I mean, shot package. I'm sorry, shot packages by 30% reduced range, and rangefinder adds a 5% base range. So that's interesting. And then you got reduced precision damage as well by shotguns, and reduced damage against AI is 10%. And remember, guys, they did buff shotguns up to 100%, I think, with the last big patch. So now they're reducing it by 10. I mean, it's alright. I'm okay with that. I think something like that needs to be done. Alright, guys, we got fusion rifles next now. I only know one person that uses fusion rifles, and apparently they're nerfing it once again. They got a huge nerf from the last big patch, the last big weapon patch. And now some of the changes they're making, slower charging. Oh, okay, so slow charging high impact fusion rifles have decreased range values. So they're going to have even less range than they were, because originally they had very decent range. You could kill somebody at like a good mid-range before. And then they nerfed it, and then many people just started using shotguns after that nerf, and now they're nerfing shotguns and fusion rifles again. So I'm very curious to see what's gonna happen. What's gonna be the go-to secondary weapon? So let's see what else they did to fusion rifles. Makes it more difficult to max out range for these weapons. So yeah, they're pretty much just affecting the range mostly. And they are improving accuracy for short range fusion rifles and reducing accuracy for long range. Okay. Now snipers, they're not really doing much, but they are taking final round out, as you guys probably know already. So everybody with the effort eat spears and whatnot that had final round, it's no longer going to work on a base damage. You're going to have to get a headshot in order to get that final round damage. And that's fine. That's great. So they're still keeping that final round perk active. You just have to get a headshot. So for PvP, it wouldn't matter anyway, because the headshot's obviously going to kill somebody regardless of final round. So this really only affects PvE now, and I actually really like that, how they did that. Alright, so we got rocket launchers. They're not doing that much. Slight increase in base blast radius. That's not a bad thing. And this one, grenades and horseshoes, proximity detonation reduced. I don't know by what percentage or how they're doing it, but I guess we will see, guys. Now some of the exotics they're changing. We got Hardlight. So Hardlight, they are actually buffing it, which is nice. I think Hardlight is actually going to be a decent gun with the auto rifle buff. And I'm actually a big fan of the Hardlight as it is. Like it's a fun gun to use. I mean, obviously it's not that effective at this point, but maybe after this patch and this little buff here, it might be pretty good. We might be seeing more of these in PvP. So we got some of the changes they're making. They're increasing the base stability. Okay, yeah, they're increasing the base stability to 80. It was 65 previously. They're increasing the bounce count for the projectiles, and the projectiles are not affected by damage fall off now. So, you know, not bad. Not the greatest perk for Hardlight, the projectiles. I've never really used them effectively, but you know, it's something fun to do. Sometimes I go into PvP and I just try to bounce them off walls and kill people, and sometimes it works. Alright, so let's see. Next we got the Necrochasm. Now they are also buffing this. So along with the auto rifle buff, this will also be getting its own little buff, just like the Hardlight. So they're increasing the base stability to 60. It was 40. They're increasing the magazine size, which is definitely much needed because it took a full fucking magazine to kill somebody, even if it was all like precision headshots. And the Cursebringer perk will always trigger on a precision kill, and the Cursebringer explosion has increased radius and deals much more damage now. So probably maybe a very good gun to use in PvE now when you're just fucking around. Maybe a Nightfall Arc Burn. Maybe that'll be a nice little choice there. Who knows? We'll see. Alright, the last word. That's taking a hit. The last word is one of my favorite hand cannons in the game. I'm sure it's a lot of you guys' favorite hand cannon. It's very good, very, very good at close to medium range encounters. But they're really trying to make it just close range. So they're reducing the range stat to 10. It was 20 before. And they're reducing the stability as well to 20. It was 30. They're reducing the effective range while aiming down sights, so you don't. They're trying to eliminate that mid to long range effectiveness. And they're increasing the accuracy and precision damage aim assist scale when firing from the hip, which they should, because you know that's the main perk on the gun. And they're fixed bugs with hip fire damage bonus applying incorrectly. Yeah, I've done that before, guys. I've gotten headshots from the hip, and sometimes it just doesn't do anything. Might as well just be fucking, I don't know. Might as well just be aiming down sights at 2 feet, because the hip fire is supposed to give you a lot of bonus damage, but Sometimes it bugs out, but apparently they're fixing that in this patch, so that's a good thing. Now Thorn. Oh man, Thorn. Thank God. I mean, it's still gonna be decent. I think it's still gonna definitely be a good weapon. I'm very interested to see how it's gonna work in this patch. So with Thorn, you probably won't get that red bar one shot anymore, because oh my God, guys, I know you guys know that feel. I got all the time in trials, like 2/3 of the population in fucking trials uses Thorn, and they'll fucking one shot you to red somehow, and oh my God, I just fucking hate it. So anyway, the reducing the base damage to Thorn's Mark of the Devourer to roughly 1/3 of what it was in PvE and PvE. So it's gonna do roughly about 1/3 of the damage over time. That's a text message. But it's gonna do 1/3 of the damage, and it will stack now about 5 times. So if you get 5 straight hits, it will start stacking. So if you get 5 hits in PvP anyway, you're gonna kill somebody with the hand cannon, no doubt. So in PvE, I'm really interested to see what kind of damage it will be doing now. It should be pretty fun to use in PvE, because not many people use it in PvE, only PvP. Alright, next we got the famous Hawkmoon. Now, the Hawkmoon, it'll no longer stack the bullets so you could one-shot somebody. Yeah, so you will no longer be able to one-shot somebody. I mean, I never have. I've never done it in PvP. It's happened to me 1 or 2 times. But yeah, they're making it so the bullets can't stack, so you can one-shot somebody in PvP now. And they're also adding 2 rounds to the magazine when you get the main perk unlocked. So the Hawkmoon will now have 15 shots in it. And the luck in the chamber damage bonus is reduced by 3%, which isn't too bad. But the Hawkmoon will hold 15 fucking rounds now, guys. That's amazing. Like, I know they're trying to make it so you don't get the, the bonus damage, the luck in the chamber bullets. They'll be more spread out now, so it'll be a little harder to get. But you could kill a ton of enemies with 1 magazine now with the Hawkmoon before reloading. I think it's a pretty good balance right there that they did. Alright guys, next we got the Icebreaker. Oh man, this used to be my baby before I got the Gallahorn, guys. I love the Icebreaker. It's my go-to for everything. I've even used it in PvP recently. I've been using it in PvP, and it's pretty damn good, guys. I really enjoy it, and I'm so sad they're making it so you recharge around 1 every 8 seconds. It used to be 1 every 5, so that's taking a big toll. I wish they like increased how many rounds in total it could hold, maybe, because it could hold 6 rounds. If they made it like so it could hold 8 rounds, and it recharge the bullet 1 every 8 seconds, it wouldn't be too bad. But god damn, they're keeping it. I'm pretty sure they're keeping it at 6 rounds, guys, and it's gonna take 8 seconds just for 1 bullet. So sad. I am so sad about that. Alright, next we got the No Land Beyond. Alright, so they're buffing the No Land Beyond, which is very nice. It's already actually, I'm not even lying, guys. If you learn how to use this weapon, it could be very fucking good at all ranges. It's a really fun gun. You just one-shot somebody. If you get that headshot down, if you get your like sights aiming right, and you just really get the hang of the weapon, like, I'm not even like trolling. Like, it's actually a really good fucking weapon for PvP. Not effective at all in PvE. I don't know why anybody would ever use this in PvE, but PvP, it's very fun. Like, when you get the hang of it. Alright, so what they're doing in No Land Beyond is they're increasing the weapon handling speed for faster time to aim, ready, and stow. So it'll be pretty much fast, yeah, just basically faster handling on the weapon, which is never a bad thing. So The sights, adjust sights to fix overlap, parallax issue while aimed. I don't know, that's some issue that was going on before, I guess. I never really noticed anything. And they're increasing time decay of the master. The master is the main perk that you get with No Land Beyond, which increases your precision damage. So they're increasing the time decay of the master to 8 seconds. I don't know what it was before. So, and they're also adding an additional 20% precision damage bonus while the master is active. So yeah, you would think it would be a high impact sniper rifle because of the bolt action and everything. So yeah, it's gonna be a pretty strong gun now, and it should be. And Black Hammer is next, and Black Hammer is taking a toll too, guys. Now Black Hammer, when you do get your 3 precision hits, you will they'll be taking your next 3 bullets straight from your magazine. But they are also increasing the ammo inventory to 18 rounds. So they tried balancing it out, but you know, I think it's okay. I don't think it's too bad. I mean, you could always use a ammo synth if you need it, if you're killing a devil walker or whatever, spider tank. If you really need them, just use a special ammo synth and you should be good to go. I mean, all those rounds, you will do massive damage, so it's not too bad, guys. Alright, Lord of Wolves, they're trying to make it more so you use it within a fire team, or so your team stays closer, and Lord of Wolves boosts your recovery. So what they did was they're tripling the recovery boost bonus now after you get a kill. So they want to make it more so you use it like within team purposes, within a fire team, because I don't really know too many people that actually use Lord of Wolves for the actual bonus. Alright guys, one more gun to go, and of course it's the Gallahorn. Now Gallahorn is the iconic weapon of destiny. It is the go-to exotic if you have it for almost anything. Maybe not PvP, I mean it's still a beast in PvP, but it's the go-to for let's say Nightfall, you know, raid, weekly, anything. Any of the high level PvE content or whatever that you're doing, the Gallahorn is gonna easily do the most work the fastest, and everybody knows that. And the Wolfpack rounds are being reduced in damage. I don't really know by how much percent, but I mean it's pretty overpowered. But I know a whole bunch of new guns and weapons are coming out, so maybe it'll be more balanced now. I mean, it was pretty obvious it was pretty fucking OP in the game. I mean, everybody knew it. I'm okay with it, guys. If you guys have something to say about it, you guys aren't okay, just leave it in the comments or something, and we'll talk about it. But I think I'm pretty okay with it at the moment. I'm not too like butthurt over it. I'm glad they're trying. You know, Bungie really is trying, and that's all I'm gonna go over in this video. This video is pretty damn long, I know. So thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed the video, and sub for the support. I'd highly appreciate it.